Starting this Sunday, you can get hundreds of products you need during the Target Dollar Sale. So look in your Sunday paper for the Target Circular. It's America's shopping list.
Hello everyone, we are officially back at the abandoned Target in Federal Way, Washington. This time we will be going inside the building. So let's go ahead and check it out, shall we? As you can see, there's a little hole in the wood. We will be going through with my magical hand. Get ready. Well, here we are. We are inside the abandoned Target. This is for real. You sure expect to see a lot of vandalisms. I mean, this is unbelievable. I honestly thought there was going to be less than that, but nope, I'm wrong. Some people just don't show respect to the property, unfortunately. Right here, there used to be a food court, Food Avenue, or a Target Cafe. You don't see those anymore in every store. And over here, this area used to be cash registers. You're hearing my breathing noises. Don't worry about it, people. I have my respirator matched with me, so I don't need to breathe in something unusual. You don't want to know, trust me. Just for my safety is all what I care about. Anyway, we're gonna start checking every room as much as we can. The water fountain appears to be missing. Wow. Okay, so this one used to be a janitor closet. And I think this used to be an office of some kind. The wall is a little bit darker. It's probably a mold or something. Now let's go to the hallway. Wow, a lot of things are missing. That's absolutely no bueno. Those are the bathrooms. We're gonna check in a few seconds. And this entryway we saw earlier leads to the food court kitchen. We're approaching to the men's room. Toilets and urinals are exposed. Some stalls are gone. Let's head over to the women's room. Oh, there's more stalls here than the men's room. Well, except there are missing stall doors. Paper says temporarily out of order. Wonder what's going on in there. Dang, one toilet is missing. Wonder where did it go? It's time to check out the kitchen. Here we are. I don't even know what this room was. You got a fire extinguisher. Bet it's already expired. This is looking bad and messy. I don't see a counter here. I thought there was gonna be one. Obviously, this is where you used to eat here. No more tables and chairs. Since we're done with the food court, let's go to the second floor where the employee's office and a break room used to be. There are so many holes in the wall. Good lord. Got some papers laying on the floor. There's the emergency at the door. Now the alarm works. Even though this target has been abandoned for many years. This store opened in July 1988 and then they shut down and moved to a new location in October 2004. To this day, this building is still abandoned. Well, not going to be here forever. I heard that this building is going to get torn down really soon. This is a perfect time for me to document the building before it's long gone. Looks like this room used to be a big office, I think. You got building materials inside the wall. Once this building is already torn down, it'll take years to get the land redeveloped. Basically, the whole area will be rubble rocks for now. Here's another hole in the wall. I don't think those beams holding each other are going to be reusable. Moving on, and here looks like no break room to me. Several graffitis here. That's not cool. And further is probably an old meeting area. It's amazing that this building never became another business over the past several years. This is the only abandoned target area to exist within the state of Washington. There aren't any more abandoned targets in this state as far as I'm aware of. The second floor reminds me of a typical abandoned office, you know what I mean? Oh, this is the door we saw in the meeting room earlier. We don't need to check again. I don't know what these two small rooms used to be. It's hard to say. Alright, so here's another office room. There used to be a window, but it got busted, of course. Everything is falling apart like seriously. Clearly without any care for almost 20 years. Wonder was this tiny room for a security person to view the sales floor? That could be a possibility. Bet there's nothing in that door. I thought so. No surprise. Another office over there. Let's check the other big room. Somebody has been living here for a while. I mean, look at the mess. This hallway is creepy, haha. Although I am being careful at the same time. Oh my god, a pile of garbage. I bet it stinks, and here's another tiny room we saw earlier. My question is, why would there be a drawer here? And even a board game on the floor. What is going on in here? Somebody's name used to be on that door. I'm sure the garbage will be taken away first before the demolition starts. It'll take time to clean everything up. I can imagine that. The exit sign is missing. That's just too bad. I still said this earlier, but I had a view of this abandoned Target only the outside part back in 2021. If you haven't seen it, please do so in the description below. This is the last tiny room ever. And over here, there has to be the electrical room. I don't understand why some people steal metal objects in cupboards in order to get the money. Interesting sign. We're gonna check the last door to your left. There's an elevator in this room. All you see is the elevator shaft. A huge shout out to the elevator hub, also known as Big Burger Boy 2005 on YouTube. He likes elevator as far as I know. At first, I never thought there would be an elevator at this abandoned Target. So I wonder if all older style Target from the late 80s like this had their own elevator for the second floor. Not just this location. Anyway, we're proceeding back to the first floor. Here's another emergency exit door. I think it will be difficult if somebody tries to open that door. I could be wrong though. Here's the first floor elevator. That's what the elevator cab looks like. There's more room to check it out. Looks like somebody was trying to burn this place down. That would be terrible. So here's the telephone and computer room. Just wow. Pretty cool signs. $460 volts. I'm not sure what this thing is. This would have been the customer service. Man, it's in rough shape. I think this store might have been an office for somebody in charge of the customer service. I have no clue otherwise. Seriously, it's like a tornado came over and destroyed everything. Jesus Christ. There's a puddle of water after the main entrance. I believe half of that red wall used to be a photo center. I don't think Target offered them anymore. Because obviously everything is on technology nowadays. Now we're going to be moving on to the sales floor. This is so retro here. That red carpet though. An abandoned Target literally stuck in the 80s, I'll say. It's surprising that this building never got renovated for 16 years. For the people who experienced the 1980s and the 1990s will probably remember this old school Target interior layout design. It reminds me of the movie Career Opportunities where they show the scene at the natural Target. The inside of the store looks exactly like this former Target. I kid you not. I've seen that movie one time and I have to say, it's pretty good. Anyway, over here, this area has to be the former home electronics. The TV hanger that connects to the ceiling definitely tells it. If you haven't seen the movie Career Opportunities yet, I suggest you go watch it. Looks like this old Target never had a pharmacy. This is where I thought there was a pharmacy where the plain wall is near the exit. Shelf would have been right here then. Looks like the double door is an old storage room. That's what I thought. Pretty big room. This might have been another storage room, but a small one. Let's keep moving. Imagine coming here at night. That would be 10 times creepy. The parking lot light doesn't even work, so everything will be pitch black. I highly doubt this place is haunted, haha. I thought there was a Target ad for a second. It's crazy that people used to shop here in the past. Same thing for the employees who worked here as well. If anybody been here at the time that this store was open, please share your memories in the comment section. I would like to hear your stories. I sometimes wonder what if this old Target never moved to a new location. I am very certain that this store would have been modern like every Target. Then this footage wouldn't have existed. Geez, somebody really busted the exit door badly. How in the world is that possible? There has to be a big tool that can force an entry. No wonder it's boarded up. I don't blame on those plywoods. Darn, this building is humongous. Yet it is really cool to see the inside. The swinging doors obviously lead to the stock room. I read an article somewhere online stating that the thrift store was supposed to take over this old Target site. The plan never came true, unfortunately. I'm thinking this area might have sold things for home. Yeah, it's more likely. Another entryway for employees only. I can see a corridor down there. Looks scary, haha. The next area over there used to be the clothing department. You can tell by just looking at the carpet. More over there as well. There's not a lot of damage here, which is a good thing compared to what we saw earlier. Just a few from what I'm seeing. I really like the old school Target interior layout design. This is time capsule, people. I'm pretty sure my local Target used to look like this many years ago. There are things I can remember from Target. The popcorn smell from a cafe and neon lights on every wall. Good old days. We're gonna check the fitting room. There used to be a sign for the fitting room. That's the women's dressing room. Nearly empty here. Pretty big room, I see. The fitting room attendant used to stand here. Next is the men's dressing room. Nothing special here. Lots of doors so far. That's good. Some of the seatings are tiny. No wonder this room is not big enough. I haven't been to the current Target at the mall location yet. I'll probably visit another time. In case you're wondering what's the name of the mall, it's the Commons of Federal Way. It's also known as SeaTac Mall. I don't usually play games, but I heard the Backrooms game before. For the people who play that game, I'm sure this abandoned store reminds you of it. The floor tiles are starting to get pretty rough. Some mini ceiling tiles have fallen apart. Of course, it's the rain that is making them fall down. How much rain did Washington get? Bet it's a lot. You know, I hate rain. That's just me. If there weren't a lot of rain this day, then probably those ceiling tiles would have been still been intact. I always prefer a warm and sunny day. Of course, we got insects flying around. It's probably moths. I honestly feel bad that this abandoned target is suffering pretty badly over the years. Well, like I said earlier, this building won't be here forever. I thought the food court layout was pretty neat, especially with the red lines in the wall. Customers used to eat there enjoying their meal. I think Target should really bring back those cafes. That would be wonderful. Next stop is heading to the stockroom. Yep, employees used to hang out here. And over here, that door leads to the trash compactor. They removed the machine outside. I don't know if I'll be able to open that door. Nope, it won't let me. Probably nothing in there, or maybe a little bit of trash on the floor. This big room is where the store items used to be. Right here, looks like we got a small offices. There used to be like a table and chair here, I think. And for this one, I think it might have been a break room or a training room. The last door is probably an office for a storage room. We got a casino blanket, it appears. The casino is not so far away. It's like 15 minutes from here to there in Auburn. Anyway, we're gonna check the employees' bathrooms. Yet, the bathroom sign next to the door is missing. What is so special about the sign when somebody already stole it? It's dirty here. Looks like we got a little bit of mold on the wall. Too bad. The metal sound though. In access to the roof. There's no way I'm going up to the roof. Just to be safe, that's all. And here's another bathroom. I thought the tiles looked pretty interesting. What a sad looking sink. I'm pretty sure those valves don't work anymore. Oh, let's check this door. So this has to be the electrical room. No more powers, unfortunately. It's all on the vandals. It looks like this was a security cage. Or maybe I'm not right. And here's another stock room. Wonder what's that ladder doing there? I don't know if the ladder was part of Target. Weird. Alright, moving on. This is an entry corridor for the employees we saw earlier. Few more rooms to see. I'll call this a cage room. And same thing over here. There are a stack of concrete blocks outside in front of the access doors. Of course, somebody managed to open those access doors in the past. Some belongings to the homeless person. That would be too much for the person to carry everything. Only if that person leaves the building to find another place. No wonder everything is left behind. The next room, I'm guessing this is where the shelves once stood. And this is going to be the last room we're going to be observing. Obviously, additional shelves were here before. Looks like we got a last cage room straight ahead. Way bigger than the rest of the cages we saw earlier. There's probably nothing special. Well, just some random stuff laying on the floor. Gonna take a few more shots of the store before we head outside. Okay, we are done exploring inside the abandoned Target. Once again, here's the exterior of the building. Now I'm going to show you the current Target location. So it's all the way over there. Not so terribly far. That's the one where I'm pointing at. There. Before that current Target took over, it used to be a Mervyn's. Ironically, Target used to own that department store chain before they went under. And that's about it. That's gonna wrap it for real. Make sure you like, comment, share, rate the show, and until next time, peace out.